whenever you guys are ready, can you tell me a bit about what you built?
Yeah.
Get a view here. Cool.
So this is like the game of 24. Basically, if you're not familiar, it's like this card game where you're given 4 numbers, and then with like the 4 operations, right? You want to make 24. I think as we we're working on this, like kind of the graphics reminded us of like those old like style arcade games you find in like bowling alleys. So we tried to create some aspects of that with the joysticks and like the leaderboard, which all like kind of reflects that
Cool
vibe. Yeah. Should we do a demo?
Sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
Would you like to? No. Okay. Me and Ray will do a game then. There's like difficulty select. You got easy, medium, hard, and basically how this works under the hood is there's a algorithm that counts the number of solutions for a given set of 4 cards, and then based on this number of solutions, it classifies it into like each of these categories.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, time is just how long it's gonna run for, and then just a quick demo of the leaderboard. This is all stored in EEPROM, so it's like none of it's hard coded. It's persistent.
Oh, neat. So that'll last through power cycles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we can just start. So
Some nice sound effects.
yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
10 divided by 5 multiplied 4.
Oh, nice. For the sake of demo, I just cheat a little bit.
So,
I think we'll have a loose connection somewhere. So in the top left, like the score will increment.
yeah. And then can you talk a little bit about what's the control input? How are you selecting cards and operators?
So, on first, when the joystick like detects into one of the 4 quadrants, it enters like a hovered state. And then once it's hovered, if it hears an enter press, then the corresponding card gets selected.
Okay.
Same thing for operator. And there's a reset functionality. So like if you kind of messed up, you can go back to like your normal state.
Okay.
And then you didn't get the chance to show, but there's also a skip. If like you can't find the solution, you can push in the joystick, and then it'll like refresh the cards to a new set.
Okay. So if you want to enter a solution, you'll use the joystick to select a card.
Select a card.
And then does it automatically move to operator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can show like the leaderboard stuff right now.
Okay.
So it's like enter to, and then we didn't have a good way to like enter character names with this, because like I feel like it would be kind of tedious with the joystick.
Sure. Okay.
So we just use like a serial input.
Okay.
So player 1's Ray, so I'll just put, I think there's already Ray on there, so it'll be like Ray 5 or something. Oh, this is just like old Princeton, so we have, I'll do like, and then Sean 5. And then if we go back to our main menu, and then we look at the leaderboard for the 60-second category, Ray 5's on there, and
Neat.
on there.
And if we were to power cycle this, it would remain on there?
Yeah, we can. Hopefully. Yeah.
Cool, there it is. Really, it's a really professional looking game. When you, to evaluate the difficulty, do you randomly select 5 cards and then figure out the difficulty of those 5 cards, or do you have sort of a pre-calculated catalog of cards that you select from?
Yeah, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you worked on this part, but whenever main starts up, it generates a set of 100 solutions, and it generates like these possible solutions with the rand.
Okay.
Operator. So it's not a pre-calculated in the sense that it's like we're importing anything. It's all done at real time, and it's randomized generation.
Neat. Okay. Really nice, and you guys made these PCBs, right?
Yeah, I can talk more about it. So there's one joystick, 2 buttons, And the joystick also has like a button with it that does the skip function, so I can press onto the joystick.
Uh-huh.
And the joystick is basically just two potentiometer, and at different position, it will give me different voltage value on potentiometer, which
Uh-huh.
we put into ADCs. And we also have an extra external ADC chip here because we need for ADC for 2 joystick inputs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the bottom is just simple. If it's pressed, then it goes to 0. If not, it rings out
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
Really, really nice.
What stores the high score?
Sorry?
Where do you store the high score? In Flash?
Oh, it's stored on like the EEPROM.
External
An
EEPROM?
external
Yeah,
EEPROM.
yeah.
Okay. They're on the board. Yeah. Very nice. It's a really great looking game. The interface is very nice. Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah.